everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing something really cool. I'm actually going through a vintage wardrobe tour. All of these clothes behind me have been given to me by my great-grandmother or my boyfriend's grandmother. They have so generously given me clothes that either they wore or their parents wore. Well, their mothers wore. I don't have any cool dude clothes yet. I was able to find some information on each of the clothing items behind me, but not a lot. Without further ado, let's get started. The first piece I have is a trench coat from the 70s, a Boston trench coat to be more specific. I love the length because it'll keep your legs warm. There have been many times where I've worn a cute dress or skirt and it was a little chilly outside and I didn't want to have to wear hose or tights, so I went for this jacket because it keeps your legs warm. This was my great-grandmother's. I would assume she wore it around the 70s, and it's actually pretty lightweight, so it's not a heavy one that you could wear in like mid-winter, but it's great for the fall and spring season. This next piece I know nothing about. There are no tags, so I couldn't research it, but this is a very heavy coat with fur along the top of the neck, and this is more of a suede material, so it is very warm. This next one is one of my favorites. It is a dress that my great-grandmother made for herself and passed down along through the generations. This is more of a late 40s, early 50s style dress. It is a summertime dress. I'm not a huge fan of the colors, however, it's vintage, it's retro, it looks like a very cute mom dress. This is pretty insane. This is real fur. I think it's a minx fur, if I'm correct. This is a very old piece. It's Inglewood furs out of California. I wasn't able to find the year on this just because it's not super common. The company was established in 1914, and I believe this was made shortly after that. I know that this one is almost 100 years old, if not a little over 100 years old. It is super soft, and it's got beautiful lining on the inside. I don't think you'll be able to tell on the camera. What's interesting about this coat, though, is not only its age and the fact that it's real fur, it is the style. The way that they made it is very long in the front and then shorter in the back. So it looks like you have a huge fur coat on, however, it's not super heavy. It's more of a cover-up, like a shawl, in the sense of there being no sleeves. You just rest it on your shoulders. This next one is one of my favorites. This isn't super vintage, but it is a 90s dress. It has more of a suede material and then silky straps with a beautiful cross strap section in the back. It's very long, however, there is a slit. It goes maybe to mid-thigh, so it allows you to walk in it, and it's very cute and very sexy. This one was actually one of my family members' prom dresses, I believe. Next is a faux fur. This one was a little confusing when I was trying to research it. Obviously, because it's faux, it's not real. However, it says it's made in England, and the tag says Tisseville, France. So I'm assuming that's the company. This is so heavy, like I'm afraid this hanger's gonna break. I've worn it to a few outings in the winter. During like 30-degree weather, I was sweating. I love the color, it's more of a champagne, and it was very well kept, so this is probably one of my favorite coats. The last coat I have is the heaviest of them all. It is a trench coat style, huge buttons. This fabric, it feels more cottony, but it's so heavy, I highly doubt I'm right on that. Forstmann is the company that makes this. I wasn't able to find too much on this one either, however, I did find that it was styled after the 70s look, and this is real fur along the top, real mink fur. I know that most of these are jackets or dresses, but I love jackets, so that's why I have so many. I do have some accessories though. I have these dainty little little gloves. They have a cute little pattern on them, and there's a tiny little beading. Super cute. However, I have man hands, so I'm not even going to try to break these precious gloves. This is the hat of all time. This is a real fur pillbox hat, and I think you wear it like this, more on a sideways thing towards the back of your head. Not really sure, still figuring it out. Lastly is something I had to look up what it was called, and I was actually shocked at the name. This is called a fascinator. This fascinator, it has a little comb on the back, so you just kind of put it in your hair, something like that, and then this piece would come down. It's a little difficult to wear. I don't even know that I'm wearing it right. I think you have to pin it in your hair a bit better. Kind of like wearing a mask in 2020 and 2021. It's a little annoying. You can't see fully. However, it's cute. It's way cuter than any mask. So, and there you have it. That is my vintage wardrobe collection. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video of my vintage wardrobe tour. Leave a comment below to tell me if you prefer modern style or more vintage retro style. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more material to come. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys next time.